Welcome back to my video series where I just sit there and talk to the camera. Um, it's gonna be a short video for real. This week has been okay, but this time period for me, like around late May or late April, early May, has always been like kind of rough. Um, I'm not gonna like fully trauma dump or whatever, but there's just a lot of tragedies that have happened in this time period. And this is like the anniversary period for all of them. So it's like I have I have a pretty, you know, decently sized case of ADHD where I literally can't focus or I forget everything. I don't call my father often. I don't remember birthdays, yada yada yada, whatever you want to think describes it. And so I don't remember necessarily like when it happens. I mean, my dad will always remind me, but even though I don't remember like when the anniversary is, there's like a somatic response almost of like my body remembering. I always get like emotional around this time, and it's probably also just because my body hates spring. I don't know. It's probably multiple factors, but either way, I'm not very good right now. Like I'm surviving, I'll be fine. I know I'll be fine. It's just if I'm slow to upload and slow to do stuff, it's just a rough month. And other than that, deciding what to talk about today, I guess something that I've noticed recently. Um, I noticed it through like my language learning. I'm sure other people would do stuff like this too, but like whenever you have something that you're trying to accomplish or achieve or dream, whatever it is, doesn't matter. You want to get a promotion at a job, you want to write something down, you want to act in something, you want to learn how to cook. It doesn't matter what it is. Like for me, where I you know, came to this realization was during language learning. So I guess that's what I'll apply it to for the metaphor. But I always try to figure it out. If that makes sense. I try to solve the puzzle. Like I'm not learning at the speed that I wish that I could. So I'm going to, try to like artificially recreate progress or something. I don't know. I was trying to think of some fancy way to say it, but it's basically just like I'm trying to solve it so I can speed it up because I'm not happy with how slow it's going. But that's just life, like you're not gonna be able to solve everything. And I've had this issue with at least the last month and a half where I've been like trying to understand everything. So like something will be said, and I'm like, oh, so if that word breaks down, the reason that the ending is like that is because of this situation, and then it I end up confusing myself because I'm trying to like fully grasp every piece of the grammatical puzzle whatever, like that's not how it works. Like people in real life, even in English, they don't do that. Like you can go ask people on the street what a preposition is and they'll probably be like uh like they won't know because we're fucking humans. We don't sit there and remember grammar rules. Like we graduate, we move on, we keep talking. Language is just a part of our life. So I'm sitting here trying to Einstein it up and solve the equation and figure out how to get better at this language that I've never spoken before. But it's hindering my progress actually because I'm like pausing uh, progress and immersion by like stopping every 2 seconds to be like, I don't know this. Let me fully understand it. When that's not what it is about, and that can apply to other things too, like cooking and stuff like that. Like if you're trying to cook and you don't get what you're doing wrong, trial and error is the only way to get better. Like you can read books all you want, but through practice is the only way you actually get the feeling that you need whenever you're cooking. Like people will sit there and read a recipe and watch a Gordon Ramsay video, and that'll give you knowledge, but it doesn't give you like experience. And experience is probably one of the most valuable things when it comes to any skill that you learn or task that you do. So I've come to realize that that's a huge issue of mine where like I think that I need to provide myself every tool in the world before I start something. Like I don't know. I can't remember the last time I've just jumped in headfirst into something without trying to find some sort of like boost or thing to help my knowledge. I don't know. You know what I mean though. It's like I know not everybody's like that. I'm not sure if it's an average amount of people. Maybe I'm just a weird outlier, but for me, that's like a commonality, like throughout my life. I just consistently try to understand everything instead of, allowing myself the risk of failure, if that makes sense. And that ties into the other videos, I guess, being afraid of failure. But like, I think I need to try to basically, anytime I catch myself in that headspace of like, I don't know this, how do I, like, what is the method of why this is the way that, anytime I'm trying to hyperanalyze something, I just need to take a step back and keep it simple. Uh, Stupid military talk. They used to have a saying that the sergeants would tell you called KISS, was like the acronym, and it was keep it simple, stupid. So I don't know. I think that, I've never been one to praise the military or anything like that, but I think that acronym actually could help me at least in this situation because I almost refuse to keep things simple. It's weird. Like I was sitting there trying to talk about how like I wanted to learn these things so like I can talk in the way that I do. I tend to over explain, be like some crazy storytelling, add details and layers and make sure there's no room for misunderstandings and all this kind of stuff. I don't know why I do it, but I just do. And I need to try to reel that in a bit because it's not necessary. It's not necessary for life. And it's a lot of times it can hinder progress and hinder, relations or anything that you could possibly think of if you're just trying to make it perfect every single time. There's always layers, there's always 17 different layers of the thing that you're looking at or the thing that you're trying to accomplish, but you're not meant to understand every layer. Like you could try to understand the full picture, but our brains aren't capable of that. Humans are not capable of fully grasping everything. Like those things you see in the movies of the guys who are like walking into a crime scene and they're like, I know what time of day it is. I got the call at 6 p.m. This is the alleyway behind Bordeaux's Pizza. Like that's not like real life. Like there are a few people who can maximize that, but you're never going to fully grasp everything. You're only able to see what's, in your point of view, and your point of view can grow, it can develop, but it's never going to be all encompassing. There's always going to be things that you don't predict or don't expect. So, yeah, I'm working on that. I'm going to try not to force myself into a situation where I'm overwhelmed because I'm trying to, you know, be the best student, be the best whatever it is. I can't speed up the process. I'm always in some kind of weird hurry when I just need to slow it down. So, we're working on that. But if there's anything that you're frustrated with that you don't understand, that you can't get across, 9 times out of 10, all it takes is time. I know not every situation you have the luxury of time, but 9 times out of 10, it just takes time and experience. So I'm going to work on that and see where we can go from there. And yeah, I'm less than a month away from my Japan trip, getting closer. This video is late, hopefully. The other ones aren't. I don't know what I'm going to do whenever I'm there. I'm contemplating if I want to film something on my phone and then upload it that way and let it be scuffed. I don't know yet. I'll have to figure it out. I haven't even thought about it yet. I tend to push things off till it's too late, but we'll figure it out. And if I can't upload while I'm gone, then I'll just go on a hiatus and we'll see. But yeah, I mean, we're okay. It's a rough month, but we're okay and we'll survive. And progress is an ongoing thing, and we just have to take it one step at a time. So if you're stuck looking at a brick wall and you feel like you can't cross it, just take a deep breath and, find another path. Take it slow and don't try to rush through or break through because you're just going to end up breaking all your bones and then hurting yourself in the process. So, yeah, I'll see y'all on the other side and see y'all next week. And my energy and mood will probably be better at that point. But yeah, see y'all later. Peace.